What up, YouTube? What up, world? Welcome back to Three the Hard Way TV. I wanna, yeah, we started. We live, baby. We got the beautiful Rashida, the beautiful Tiffany, the beautiful Juanita, my brother, Real, the triple OG, Derek. And ladies, you know who I am. On today's show, we discussing how do you know when you wasting your time in a relationship? When is enough enough? When is it too long? How many chances you gonna get this nigga?
Unlimited.
Unlimited?
Just give me one more chance.
Be a
Just give me one more
relationship.
chance. One more
Okay.
chance. This
It
time
could
I
just
get
be
it
a
right.
situationship.
A
Situationship.
situationship, a fuck
Explain that. Explain that to the people who
marriage.
don't know.
Explain it.
Yeah,
Okay.
To the people who don't know what a
situationship.
A situationship is, like a friends with benefits type of thing. Okay. Y'all not necessarily titled. So it's not a girlfriend or boyfriend thing. Y'all kind of just enjoying the journey. You know, you're not really trying to settle down.
It's fucking in a situationship.
I said friends with benefits.
Oh, I'm in a situationship then.
I didn't know what benefits you were talking about, like borrow your car.
Well, those are the benefits. You know,
Hey.
Get your EBT card so I get some frozen dinners. Those are benefits.
Those are benefits. Hey,
I'm in a situationship now then.
Who in a situationship?
Me.
Y'all would not see him on 3 The Hallway TV no more after this because his wife is gonna kill him.
But I'm just saying, you know.
How do you okay, let's speak to you and your experiences. Have you ever had a situation where you felt like the shit was running its course and you wanted to know what the next move was gonna be?
Yeah, I have.
You want to give us some details, a backstory?
Well,
honestly,
story? Okay, so I was talking to this dude. In the beginning, I was like, just came out of a long-term relationship. So this was like my time to really just go out and date, right? So I'm dating, I'm talking. I plan on talking to multiple people anyway. Just end up, that's it talking. Just end
multiple.
up,
okay.
multiple people, dating, that's dating, okay?
Exactly.
So anyway, end up kind of just dating this one dude. However, I'm, the way I am, I'm a relationship person. I've always in a relationship with somebody. But coming into this, I was kind of like, we didn't talk about no relationship. That's not where it was going. And in the beginning, I'm like, okay, this is cool. This is fun. I'm not obligated to set no time to the side for nobody. I'm not obligated to answer calls. I don't have to consider nobody's feelings. If I want to take a trip and go somewhere, I don't have to do none of that. No comment. We need your comment. Okay, we gonna need your comment. But as we kept talking, I'm like, well, dang, he cool. This might be somebody I kind of want to settle down with, maybe have a relationship with. But it just didn't come up, and I had got to the point where I was kind of like, well, damn, maybe that's not what he wants. I feel like maybe I started to want it, so because it was never brought up or because he never addressed it, I kind of started to back away from the guy. I backed away from him, but I still ended up talking to him and we still was cool. And then I was like,
did you ultimately give him an ultimatum?
I did not.
So
I don't believe in that.
So you just stopped talking to him?
I didn't stop talking to him. I just stopped giving him as much time and energy as I was before.
Until he faded to black.
No, I didn't. He didn't fade to black.
Who stopped it? Did he just stop or you stopped?
It didn't stop. It
so
just
it's still
slowed
going
down.
on? Oh.
Yeah.
Slow down. You gave him chance after chance.
Oh, okay.
He didn't do anything wrong.
Right. So you put your
So are you saying you had too high of expectations on it?
You didn't understand
I
what
didn't
he was
set
in it
no
for.
expectations. I didn't set no expectations. I didn't have any. I didn't in the beginning I didn't want any. But then it kind of turned into like, well damn. I think for me, because he wasn't wanting that from me, it kind of was making me feel some type of way.
Okay. Tiffany, tell us your story.
I've been in a couple situationships where I went in myself, you know, just friends with benefits. That's all it is. But just like Juanita said, you know, I started seeing stuff that I like, stuff that I was attracted to, stuff that I would want in a relationship, but it was just a situationship. So, you know, feelings got involved. And basically I just set myself up for it because I mean, it's not like I was looking for a relationship, but I got my feelings involved. So that was on me pretty much. But it's been a couple situationships like that. I wouldn't recommend it.
So who broke those situationships off, you or him?
One of them got broken off by him. The other one was more so me. You know, we get in situationships, a lot of women, we get to thinking, you know, crazy or whatever. We get to start acting crazy.
What makes you think crazy?
Exactly. Did he tell you that, or you just know?
Was it something? Was it like him buying you gifts? Was it him spending time? Was it the penis?
I think it's like a combination of all three. You know, you get to spend the time, feelings get involved, of course, and it's just like, okay, I knew from the jump what this was, but I just set myself up for it and took an L.
Took the L.
Took the L, set myself up.
Rashida.
Would recommend it.
Come on, Rashida.
What you got for us?
I wanna know how you felt like you was wasting your time. Huh? When did you know enough was enough?
Enough.
When I went, I don't want to answer this.
Plead the
fifth. I mean, okay, I'm speaking.
This ain't no motherfucking courtroom. And this ain't arts and crafts while you over there making signs. This is 3 the hard way TV.
Okay, so what? So first, can you restate the question, please?
How did you know when enough was enough?
I'm gonna say when you stop enjoying each other. I mean, the sex, the money, everything, what your intentions when you started off, whatever, when you stop enjoying the time you spend with somebody, it's enough. Whether it's from his side or the lady's side or whatever, when I no longer have a good time being with you, it's enough.
Give us an example.
This motherfucker. When you both broke and that favorite comedy that you used to love, you knew how to say it, you knew every joke, and you both would say it and bust up laughing when that motherfucker say that 30th joke and you want to knock his ass out the window. I mean, you bro. I mean, that's going way beyond the subject, but I guess when you no longer enjoy each other's company. So as far as the example, things that used to bring you joy don't bring you joy anymore. I mean, I'm not going to give you a personal example. I mean, when it's just not fun.
Oh,
So my boy,
ladies, give me a virtual hug. Bring it in. Bring it in.
Hey, since he want a virtual hug, tell us your story, Dion. Let us know what happened, man.
Okay.
Ooh, that's fine.
Started recording on me. Come on.
Remember, before you start, remember this recording, so don't implicate me in any of that.
Okay. I got 2 stories that are very similar. Now, in my lifetime, I had a couple of sugar mamas. See, I learned all this bad behavior. I learned it from Derek. The smart
I
shit. The
That
smart
chocolate
shit
thunder, I
as
know.
well as the evil shit. He gave it to me. But I had a couple sugar mamas. Now shit was like hot as hell in the beginning. I turn around, boom, here goes some money. Boom, here goes some money. Here go this, here go that. I'm bringing the money home. I'm splitting it with my girl. Here, you know, not even saying where it came from. I'm giving it to her right now. When I knew that shit had run its course, is when the motherfucker started treating me like some property. You know what I'm saying? And I started feeling like, look, man, I don't give a fuck how many thousands you gave me. I don't belong to you. You knew what this shit was when we started it. So I had to bag up and retreat and get on up out of there just real quick, man. They probably watching. They probably watching too, man. My cash app's still the same. Just send me some, or I'm saying your name the next show.
How did that person feel about that though?
How did they feel about? Oh, they didn't like it.
They still trying to get through.
I got threatened with a lot of stuff like I'm exposed this and I'm exposed that, and I say I'm exposed my bank statements. So let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and see it because I kept all the receipts, motherfucker. I'm gonna show that I was paid for my services and services that I do oh so well. So go ahead, tell on me.
All right, Derek, what you got?
I mean, I just I wouldn't say that I had many situationships, but I would just say that when it comes down to recognize that things is not in alignment with where you're trying to go, or when that person goals is not together, is when that person is only showing interest in what they want, and they have that honey-do list for you. Honey, do this. Honey, do that. Honey, do this. Or when you begin to so I think especially as men, we don't often express ourselves. Our true emotions, either we happy or we sad, but there's nowhere in between. But I think once we do find someone, or we do choose to open up and begin to express our emotions, meaning the things that we experience just as human beings on a day-to-day, whether it be dealing with family, friends, foes, employers, and you got that person, if they're not interested in what's going on in your life, then you have to begin to evaluate right there and discern, say, hey, well, I see this is not going to work because, when I begin to talk about my issues or my fears, this person don't want to hear them. You kind of follow me? But this person, they want to just unload everything that's going on in their life. Sometime a person, they will talk to you about their ex-boyfriend, and you sit there and you listen to them. Then if you bring up ex-girlfriend, they don't want to hear it. Or then if you do bring up ex-girlfriend, they use what you brought up against you. So, and so, well, you're still in love with her. But see, as a man, I can say, oh, you're still in love with him. The expectation is for me to listen and hear out. But if I bring up someone who may have done me wrong, or it was just a bad decision, or if I bring up some indiscretion that I may have made in the past, then that person holds it over your head, then it's like, okay, well, I see this is not going anywhere, especially if this person is not even interested in me as a human being, understanding that I have feelings and emotions too. So, I just try to evaluate those type of things and, try to, kill the cancer before it started, before it get too far, because we can't really control our emotions and decide, like, who we're going to fall in love with or who we grow to love. And just because we love someone, we fall in love with it, don't mean they're the right person for us. So, I always try to proceed with caution.
Proceed with caution. That's what I like to hear.
That's the one.
Yeah. I ain't got no story.
He lying. I'm gonna tell one of his stories in a minute if he don't.
Let me think. Okay, let me go back. In the Rolodex. Hey, okay, yeah. I remember. It was the summer of '97. It was 97, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna say her name, but you remember, I was messing with a girl, she had 2 kids.
Okay.
And I knew enough was enough when, like, we get up, Dion them usually come to the crib, Joe, let's hit the streets. We outside, I'm like, hold on, let me run up her crib for a minute, right? It's 10:30 a.m. They outside all day calling me, when you come back down? And I'm up there being a family man at 16, never coming outside. You remember that? I'm talking about for weeks.
Damn.
Like, I was in the house 10 hours a day.
True
with her.
story.
True story. Like, I'm
Wow.
looking out the window.
Hey, I need me a sign to say facts.
Hey, I'm looking out the window. I'm like, I'm coming, Joe. Give me 5 minutes. They done played 18 games of basketball. When you coming? Next thing we know, it's dark. So after about 6 months of that shit, I was like, enough is fucking enough. Like, I'm missing my childhood.
Was raising baby. Shit.
Right away. So yeah, that was mine. But enough is enough. I don't know. Like, outside of that, that's when I was younger. But just to get out the game, you know what I'm saying, before I got married to my wife, like, I knew enough was enough when these chicks broke in my house and tore my shit apart. Like, bleached everything. Yeah, you remember that one too.
Wow.
Bleached everything, tore it all up. And like, I was at the point, like, I wasn't really like, you know what I'm saying, I'm dating multiple chicks, but I'm like, the game itself, I'm like, enough is enough. And they tore all my shit up, and I was so pissed. I had like a 40-pound weight pole that I unscrewed, and I'm like, I'm about to kill these hoes when I catch
Oh,
them.
wow.
And only reason why, first of all, they came to my job at Foot Locker, like, ripped this motherfucker apart. The police wouldn't do nothing. They told me they gotta take me to jail too, so I let them go. And I lived about 40 minutes from the store. So I left, they left, but my goofy ass stopped at Popeyes on the way home. And when I got there, my door was open. The lady was like, you just missed them 5 minutes ago. So anyway, I unscrewed the pole, and I'm like, I'm about to kill him. But on my way to finding him, I was like, what would a woman do in this situation? Call the police. I called the police, put them in jail. And I'm just like, enough is enough for me. But even after that, I still kept playing the game. And then I met my wife, and she had like some straight up standards, and like, she was like a free spirit like me. And I was just like I never met nobody like that. If I jump off a cliff, she jumping off and like, let's build a plane on the way down. And I ain't never met nobody like that, and it just matched me perfect. So I knew then enough was enough. I'm locking it down. I'm done.
Okay.
Enough was enough for them crazy ones.
Yeah, I like a little crazy. She crazy too.
Okay, so we're gonna wrap this up. You know, everybody, I know a lot of people out here watching, and they like, God damn, that happened to me before. That happened to me before. But y'all want no player like me. Y'all want no.
They most of them still with them.
Right.
Exactly, having a mental motherfucking breakdown. But
Hey,
They ain't had enough yet.
hey, they finna get up after this video like, enough is enough. I'm done.
Motherfucker have an aneurysm. Just briefly to speak on everything that each one of our stories, just briefly, you know, I know everybody's situation is over. Just give people a little advice on how not to be in the same situation you were once in.
I'll go first. Right. I ain't gonna like, look, if I could go back, I'd do it all over the same way. Do that shit, man. Like, it was exciting, it was fun. You know, when you young, that especially as a guy, you know, when you young, your guy is bigging that shit up. Like, yeah, nigga, you doing this, you know, Deanna hyping him up. That shit.
Nope.
So you know it was. Come on, man. We outside 2 o'clock in the morning at 15. What the hell you talking? You know, I just feel like you got to protect yourself. When enough is enough, just let it go. Don't keep dragging on the dead situation.
Okay. Tiffany.
Personally, I believe is you like what you like. If you like crazy, you gonna stay with crazy. Somebody can tell you all day, oh, you need to leave her. She bleaching your shit. You need to get up out of there. But if you like crazy, you gonna stay there. But if you got expectations, if you know what you want, you gonna know that, okay, this is what I want. Like Real said, this is for me. So it depends on what you want.
Okay, Rashida.
I guess I would say, like, I went through a really bad breakup, and one of my brothers gave me some advice was that nobody can do anything to you that you want them to do. So when it comes to relationships and when it comes to when enough is enough, go into it with your eyes open and go out of it with your eyes open. Stop allowing our emotions, especially our women, stop allowing emotions, feelings, the fear of the unknown to dictate what we will and what we want to accept. And just be conscious of what you're doing. Open your eyes and stop allowing our hearts to make decisions. Look with our eyes.
And that and you learn from that, and that's why you are happily married today, right?
I swear, I don't know. Is marriage changed the definition? I'm not married.
You live in a common law state, Juanita.
Well, I'm gonna say I'm kind of torn on the situationship because honestly, me being in
You
a
like them
long-term
motherfuckers.
relationship, this particular situationship kind of worked for me. You know, I mean, we're not obligated. We don't have no expectations. If it goes somewhere, it goes somewhere. Honestly, I don't even know if he's somebody that I would want to like marry. So at this point, I'm kind of like,
Just having your
I'm
fun.
just having fun. You know, I'm just somebody to kick it with, hang with, spend some time with. And I don't even think that it's really probably won't even go nowhere, but it's cool. So
You like what you like.
I need
Okay.
enjoy the journey.
I'm gonna go before I let the OG go.
Mhm.
If you guys out there, you young guys out there, early 20s, you find some lady that's willing to give you all of her money,
Damn shame.
take
Oh
it.
my God.
Blasphemy.
Take
I'm
it.
with you.
Look, take it. If she gonna give it to you, take it. But all the thing I'm telling you is, don't let her know where you live. Don't ever leave your ID around her. Okay? Don't borrow a car. Like all the personal level shit. Just make it about the money, because I'm still living on the residuals.
It's a little hard. It's a little harder for them today because they got Facebook and all that. It's a little different.
Yeah.
You was a hooker. That's what you was, a hooker. That's a hooker. You know what the definition of that was? You were a hooker.
They
Jig,
call it. They call it.
jig,
They call it.
low.
They call it
Gigolo.
OnlyFans now. They call it OnlyFans now.
Go ahead, Derek.
I mean, I think that, we just got to keep in mind to always have expectations and always have realistic expectations. So we expect things when we say we don't expect things. And, so I would just encourage everybody just continue to work on their own craft, developing yourself. I think Maya Angelou said it that, when a person show you who they are for the first time, believe them, right? And I think we got to quit tolerating a lot of craziness. I think we put up with too much craziness, expecting people to change, or, we dealing with something because the sex may be good or because a person have a certain financial standing. So, we just got to protect our own hearts, you know what I'm saying? But, me personally, I ain't going. So once I see the craziness coming out, then I ain't gonna sit back and tell me, oh, that's so cute, No, that's how that that's how domestic
she
violence
love
and
me.
stuff break out. Yeah, that's how domestic violence and things break out. That's how people, commit suicide. That's how people, take that drama to their new relationship. Because I think when we tolerate so much craziness, then we develop a fear for getting into new relationships. And it's like, okay, well, I like this person, but I'm afraid that he's gonna be like Dion. So, we have but we just got to keep that in mind. And when you see the craziness coming, just duck and just keep it moving.
Call the police.
Does it mean
Call
that
the
you ain't answering
police.
the phone?
There, call the police.
Call the police.
I'll put them in jail. I don't play that shit.
Well, there y'all have it. Y'all hit that subscribe button. Leave those comments below. Whoever you agree with, whoever you disagree with, leave your comment below. I'm pretty sure they're gonna read it. Guys, the email is below if y'all want some tips on how to be a gigolo. Just hit me. Hit me up. I might be writing a book soon. You hit me?
Wow.
Thank y'all for watching.
OnlyFans.
Rashida, Juanita, Tiffany, Real, Derek. I'm Dion. We out.
We out.
Peace.